It's never been easier to shoot the 3-ball in NBA 2K17. Some of the craziest limitless range I've ever seen in my life. Topped with a very quick release, it's almost impossible to fuck this up. If you add this base to the beginning of your jump shot, you find a release with the wavy cue, and you can dribble to get yourself open, you might as well call the match before it even starts. So I got to work in the jump shot creator. I said it's time to build a fucking masterpiece. These jump shots give a whole new definition to agent range. Base 65 is the greatest thing to happen to NBA 2K17, that's just a fact. The most popular release in the game right now is High School 1. Base 65 is like an improved and faster High School 1. Ever since I got a very quick release, I've been going in on Base 65, trying all sorts of combos. And I found a few that are very successful and one that just is magnificently fucking deadly. It all really depends on your style, so I have a bunch of alternatives I'm gonna present to you. Now the release you guys are looking at here is the Base 65 with Aldridge and Magic Johnson, a 90-10 split on the release 1 and release 2. And of course, I put it on very quick. The release you guys are looking at right now, I originally got from Breeze, Witness, man. He knows what the fuck he's doing when it comes to jump shots. So I figured, yo, if he said Base 65 is wavy, that means I have to try this shit out and experiment. And so that's what I got to doing. He usually rocks on Pro-Am Base 65 with Aldridge. Now you know, if you watched my video where I talked about putting Magic Johnson on release 2, on Park you experience button delay. And so to compensate for that and have a release that's wavy on Pro-Am, bang just as good on Park, you put Magic Johnson as the release 2. If you want more details, I'm gonna leave a card and a link in the description because that video was a perfect fucking gem. So that jump shot straight up is the deadliest limitless range jump shot I've played with. It's literally as deadly as my A1 release when it's not lagging, except now I can shoot like that when there's button delay. Crazy. Let me list off some pros and cons. Pro, it shoots through contests really well. It's phenomenal from limitless range. It's a very quick jump shot, so it doesn't take a lot of time to put the shot up. You don't lean a lot on your shots like I do with some of my other jump shots, and so you're usually going straight up and it's a clean shot. And it's pretty decent off moving shots, so if that's the thing you're into, if you're a shot creator or you're just a playmaker that likes to fade, that's your shot. There you go. An alternative to that jump shot is the same Base 65. Release 1 is the same, Aldridge. But at the end, at release 2, you're gonna put Dirk Nowitzki. Shit is crazy. At the end, instead of like the rugged shot you get with Magic Johnson, which I tend to prefer, you get a more smooth motion. And so if you're into the KDs or the Stephen Currys, the people that have one motion shots, this is the shot for you. The massive pro with this release is it shoots through latency like a motherfucker. If you experience button delay, here's your shot. The thing I dislike about it is that unlike the Magic Johnson release 2 version, this one doesn't shoot nearly as good through contests. But where it really impresses me is on the moving shots. This feels so fucking smooth when you're doing moving shots. If you're a shot creator, there you go. I'm saying it depends on your preference and your playstyle because I tried Base 65 with Aaron Gordon release 1, Magic Johnson release 2. I tried Base 65 with Harden release 1 and Magic Johnson release 2. Like I tried all these and they play so fucking beautifully. Base 65 is customizable. Depending on the release you put on it, you can get a wavy 1 motion shot or you can get a really clean Q2 motion shot. It depends on your style. If it's your preference, you can slow the shit down, but in my experience, it performs best on very quick releases. So if you're a player who's 6'4" or under, bingo. And the base works just as well on Pro-Am as it does on the Park, which in my opinion is fucking hard to find. If you've never tried Base 65, I recommend you do and start putting some of your favorite releases on release 1 and tag Magic Johnson on the release 2 if you're playing Park. If you're playing Pro-Am, forget that part. You will be dominating like no other. Now, as you know, my new A1 release is Base 65, Stephen Curry release 1, Magic Johnson release 2. My alternative for that is Base 65, Mclemore release 1, Curry release 2. If you don't experience much button delay, I don't know of a release that gets better than this. Base 65, James Harden release 1, Magic Johnson Release 2. Only issue is the Q gets kind of fluffy and tough to time when you're experiencing that button delay. There are so many options when it comes to this bass, it's unbelievable. And unlike any other bass I've tried in the past, this one is beautiful. It's like a jack of all trades, because remember, bass 49 was phenomenal, but it didn't work through button delay, and so when the lag started to pick up for me, I couldn't use it anymore. High School 1 was cool, but it didn't feel customizable. It felt like you were limited to only a few releases that actually blended well with it. The same goes on and on for all the other great basses I've tried and tested. This one fits with almost anything. It's very easy to tailor it to the way you like to play, and in my opinion, if you're not using it, you're making a massive mistake. I'm gonna let you go on that, man. If you enjoyed, found it helpful, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. You guys wanna see more NBA 2K17 content. I'm gonna catch you guys later. I'm out. Peace.